Phillips, looks like. But we have medical support here throughout this meet to ensure that any problems the athletes experience. Actually, that one is Sakina Austin of St. George Secondary. Probably feeling the effects of going out too hard there for that first 300 meters or so. And again, these are under 13s, probably not having that much experience at running the 800 meters. So over time and with some good training, for sure we'll see them coming back and doing better. So I believe we're ready now to take a short break, and then we'll be back with our live coverage of Bssac 2016.
Coverage of the 2016 Barbados Secondary Schools Athletics Championship in Day 2 of the Esther Maynard Zone, all sponsored by Powerade, is brought to you with the kind compliments of the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Burger King, Sagicor Financial, Purity Bakeries, Ynet, Sunal Technology Solutions, Acronite, and Tropical Computers Limited.
When your kids fall, you're always there to pick them up. Sagicor wants to do the same for you. Introducing Life Protector, an invaluable policy that provides you with a lump sum payment should you be diagnosed with a critical illness. With added financial flexibility to keep your family's future bright, we'll provide a helping hand when you need it most. For more details, contact a Sagicor advisor today. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
Lunch and dinner, fresh all day at BK. Freshly prepared tradition, and every bite perfection.
With 100% beef, flame grilled over real flames, great tasting, high quality, affordable food, and our speedy service.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, fresh all day at BK. Then to your satisfaction, and we have our selections.
Family friendly dining at any of our 4 locations, and we cater to children's parties on Sundays at Sky Mall.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, fresh all day at BK.
Good day. We are joined today by Mr. Kenton Brown of Leicester Vaughan. We are interviewing him in lead up to Bssac 2016. Mr. Brown, how are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the events that you'll be competing in and how has it been going so far?
I'll be competing in the under 20 boys 100 and 200 meters. So far, training has been intense. Weekend meets my time have been improving, so it's going kind of good.
Okay, in terms of house sports, how has house sports been for you? And in terms of your place, did you place in house sports and how has it been so far?
Yes, sir, I did. I won the 100 and 400, but I didn't compete in the 200 due to mingling in my hamstring, so it's been cautious.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you have paid attention to that because that goes into the next question, which is how you've been preparing in terms of your training. Well, now that I know that you were a little bit injured, how have you been preparing in light of that injury, and has diet and training been part of that progress to get back to your Bssac level?
Well, my drills and exercises were mainly focusing on strengthening the muscles and other stuff I need to compete at my full potential, but my diet it's a little bit of both worlds.
Okay. So your mother didn't give you special yams like, Oba said, not Oba, sorry, Usain Bolt said basically, is chicken nuggets and yams and potatoes. Any special diet that you have been, doing or eating in terms of your preparation? Or not really?
Well, I'm a huge fan of our sponsor, Burger King. So,
big ups to Burger King.
Yes, sir. Well, we mostly eat Burger King.
They're our sponsor too, so big ups to Burger King again. But nothing really outside of the norm?
No, sir.
Okay. So in terms of your future in track, is it something that you're looking to carry further, or are you just happy with where you are right now?
I'm looking to get a scholarship by the end of this year or early next year. That's my main focus.
Okay. So in terms of if you're at the scholarship level, you are probably are ready for Carifta as well too, or are you looking to Carifta? That's not in your radar right now.
Yes, it is. I'm looking to qualify this weekend.
Oh, okay. Carifta qualifications this weekend. News for me too. Good. All right. Thank you for joining us and best of luck.
And welcome back to the National Stadium and to the Barbados Secondary Schools Athletic Championships, the final day of competition in the Esther Maynard zone. And joining us, the head of the Physical Education Department at the Springer Memorial Secondary, Miss Julie Phillips. Julie, welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
And Julie, I know you're pretty excited. This is a new format, but it has still proven that Springer Memorial are still hanging in there after 16 years at the top. What are your views?
Well, it's a format that I don't particularly like, but it's a competition. And whenever we step out on the track in any competition, we are always ready, prepared for battle. And that's the way that we operate. We instill in our athlete when you get out, regardless of the competition, who's in it, when you go out there, give of your best. You have your school, your parents to make proud of you, and by extension, yourself. So my girls are always ready and prepared for competition.
So your preparation then was nothing different, even though the format was different?
The preparation was not different. The preparation was not different, but the format is different. But it is the encouragement. We found that the students nowadays are not motivated, not only within track and field, but I've heard several other colleagues saying the same thing, that it is harder. It makes our work as coaches and physical education teachers a lot harder because they don't have that killer instinct, that basic instinct to get up and want to do it. Is like, it coming.
So I'm going to ask you this question because I made the observation over the past 2 days about the under 20 category. I know that Springer Memorial now has a sixth form, which might enhance your under 20 element, but I have found that basically only 3 schools, Harrison College, Springer Memorial, and Christchurch Foundation, who ironically are schools with sixth form, are the ones who most of the time are fielding under 20s. Do you have a problem with that? Apparently not, because you have the under 20s competing. But what do you think about that generally as you view and have viewed the under 20 age categories females competition?
We only became a sixth form school like 2 years ago, and so far in terms of getting athletes or getting persons to want to compete when they get into school, it's been kind of difficult because the children are still more into academics and but work. We've tried very hard to push the opportunities in terms of learning that can happen as a result of getting a scholarship, which can take them further, and it's been very, very difficult. So far, we've had one girl this year. She came from another school, and she is on the track team. We had one represented in netball and basketball, and then last year we had only one of them. So for us, I am saying, well, we're hoping that the sixth farm will eventually bear fruit for us, and we are still working with what we have. Our under 20s is made up mainly of girls that would have started with us in first farm, so they basically know the ropes.
Okay, good. And how about your chances this year at the Esther Maynard, at the overall championship?
Well, like I said to you when I started, it's a competition. My girls are going to go out there and give of their best, and at the end of it, I am sure once they follow the instructions down to the last letter, that at the end of it we will come out victorious.
So are you worried about Christchurch Foundation? Are you worried about Harrison College?
In a competition, you should always be worried about your competitors because you don't know what they're serving up, but my girls are instilled that they must focus on what they are supposed to do and follow through.